That's it. That's the one thing. Wrap this. I know how to make some dumplings. I know how to make dumplings. I assisted someone to make it, so I actually know how to make it. This is a shrimp or the wonton. Shrimp wonton. For me, when it comes to Chinese, I want to go for we're about to dive into lots of interesting vegetables and just so we are all having a little bit of it. We can't wait to dig into we just left the wheel. It was actually nice, and we were moving past where we're moving. It's lovely, and I was like, oh my goodness, I'm not even capturing this moment. It happens, right? So we're about to go where now? Alright, so this is what it's looking like. There's music at the background, but yay, this is nice. We'll be leaving. Oh, it's such a beautiful place. Like, wow. So if you haven't guessed yet, I'm going to reveal the city. And I'm going to announce, welcome to...
If the way you can have the vibe here.
Oh wow.
Okay. You were listening to us and is it an interview? You see black eyes.
Black eyes all over.
People are really nearly fall down.
The ice is so slippery that people are almost falling on this ice. Yeah, that's the Igloo Fest attendees. Whoa, look at that.
Non mais celui-là par off, le mange tout.
Le feuille de keep on going, I'm just
No, we only have
Okay, so he just placed the order. I don't know anything he said. Alright, he needs to quickly go payment outside before it's 10. So I'll wait time. Anyway, I'm hoping for a very lovely dinner, and I'm sure you're gonna see. One thing I find very interesting: Chinese restaurants are making cookies. They're just cookies they have fortune cookies. That's what they call it. The last time I looked at one was in Texas. Yeah, Texas in the US. Maybe I'll get to look at one. Read it to you and let you know what's inside. Oh, this is beautiful. So far, the restaurant is so full. A lot of people are here, and this is our first time here, so I'm expecting that the meal is delicious. Maybe that's why it's so many people have to wait for almost 30 minutes to have a table. So I'm so have you subscribed? Subscribe and like the video. Leave us a comment. What do you think? Where do you think we are? Yeah, like it. This is a shrimp or the wonton. Shrimp wonton. So you choose the. Yes. For me, when it comes to dining and Chinese, I want to go for fruits, clams, fish. These clams are my favorite actually. Yeah, a mix of
It's a typical
flour
yeah, I know.
in a soup. That's it. That's a wonton soup.
Instead,
Just what it is. It's dumplings. I've actually wrapped this. I know how to make some dumplings. I know how to make
this
dumplings.
is the blink. Yeah.
I know how to make the wraps. Like
Okay. Are you?
I assisted someone to make it, so I actually know how to make it. It's nice. What vegetable is that one? What's that? So we're about to dive into it. Just finished the wonton So there are lots of interesting vegetables I'm just digging into in this one here. So, wow, look at that. What are you doing here?
Chop soy.
What are you doing here? Okay.
You know that you can eat this also.
Oh, really? What's this?
Yeah. You mix it with the sauce.
And eat this?
You can eat also.
Oh wow, that's interesting. Okay, so we're all having a little bit of everything, I guess. I really can't wait to dig into mine. This is my Asian line here, and I'm going to try a little bit of let's order as well.
Do you want some?
Sure. Helping me to serve that in there. A little bit more. I don't have to cross over there. Thank you so much. Okay. So I'm going to put a little bit of chicken sauce here just for me to know the difference. See, all this looks like a normal stir fry, chicken stir fry, like with sweet. Is it sweet? It's sweet.
So, let me taste.
All right, I'm about to dive in. Enjoy me. Welcome. So guys, this is the fortune cookie I talked about. I'm going to open mine. Dinner was really nice. But now we need to check out what's in this. You're going to have some new clothes. Oh, come on. I don't need new clothes too. All right. And that's how it went. So we're leaving new clothes woman. Well done. have to be on our way. So that's a wrap. Don't forget to like, but don't forget to subscribe and comment. Let me know where you're watching from. That would be so nice, and I hope to see you on the next one. Adios.
Hi, so in this part of this video you're going to see next some of those processes that have helped me maintain integrity and live with sound values. Like I said, I would keep sharing. On my last video I mentioned that. So I hope you like it, and I really hope that you leave your comment this time. I would love to conduct an opinion poll about this. Yeah, because this video, which is what you're seeing right now on your screen, is something that tells you about how you connect your product or service with your audience. You know, it's good to have a beautiful product that really makes lives better, but how do you market it? How do you ensure that you can put it in front of your ideal clients or your ideal audience, the people it was intended for? So how do you do that? How do you place your product, your service in front of the right audience, in front of the people you created it for? How do you ensure that you become successful at marketing? Anyway, things have changed over the years, you know, and you have to become used to that and tailor fit your products or services to meet the changing demands. So you need to do this while maintaining your values as well, so that could be tricky. Anyway, this video talks about this, and I hope that I get to hear from you, and I hope that you let me know how this is impacting you specifically, because I'm making these videos for you. So let me know what you think, and that would really help. It's so important that we do this. We ensure that what we're doing is actually serving, is actually providing value, and it's actually in front of the right audience. So yeah, so I would like to also know where you're watching from, and please leave me a comment in the comments.
And it's been taking a lot of effort to make those videos. I know that a lot of people would love entertaining stuff, but we go through so much in life and we have so much challenges. That's why we're going through so much. One of them is people struggling to make ends meet financially, especially the youths. And even I tell you, when you get to your 40s and you're still struggling to earn an income, that's a challenge. And a lot of people who have succeeded in earning sustainable income, sufficient income, don't even really, spend the time to really tell you how they get it done. Like those who actually make it in very difficult environments like Nigeria don't tell you how they do so with integrity. Like, are they people like that? How do you do it here? Do things that you're not dependent on the system, and that's why I started the YouTube and encouraging people just with the videos, and then would encourage them as well to start a challenge like I'm going to do that. So we need ideas like that. Like I said, when you have something that really works and serves another person very well, you put it together, package it well, and just offer it to them, and they run with it, whether you benefit from it or not. Just more like my YouTubing right now. I'm just really sharing information on how to really live sustainably, build your productivity, and do so with integrity. That's something I feel I have a lot of information on, and I'm doing that. I'm actually suggesting and directing you to check it out. Yes. So anyway, in a challenging environment as ours, make people see the value of whatever offer you are giving to them. Like, let them see that it benefits them. It's just something that they just have to do because it benefits them. They have to protect it because it benefits their own interest. As long as you can always do that for whatever
challenge you have, because in a society like this, people will ask you for envelopes, for example, just to get the right things done. They would always expect you to, give them bribes. That's just a kinder word to say is envelopes, but bribes is the word, and it's a very corrupt environment. That's when you have to really put it on the table for them that this thing serves them. This is what they ought to do. They have to even defend it. They will be the one protecting that thing. So if you can always do things like that, it will help. So I guess that will be my tip for this vlog. Like, put it on the table. Show people how whatever offer you're giving, whatever thing you're going into, whatever you want them to look at, how it serves them. People need to know how this thing directly impacts them, suits their interest perfectly, so that they will defend it, they will protect it, and then it's a win-win. You achieve what you want to achieve for the society, do the good you want to do, and you don't have those limitations, those hindrances on your way. And this takes a lot, because sometimes you can really think you're doing a good job at showing people. You just have to get really good at this, like really, really good at understanding what people want, their own interests, and how to really put that thing on paper to let it reflect that. And it goes with every project. So if you have a project that you've been struggling with, you want to just do it with integrity, this is what you really need to look at. And go back, revisit that project, and get on with it, Know how you're going to work it out to be this, to represent this. And yeah, value, all the time. Value. Yeah, so it's so important, because a lot of projects have been stopped, have been just forgotten about, good projects, just because of this point, not knowing how to get by in a very difficult environment, how to really offer value, make that that project valuable, even in the most difficult environment, the most challenging circumstances. And in fact, you always have to seek the right advice. I talked about that in another video, seeking wise counsel. And when you have that wise counsel, follow it, because it will always yield good results. So yes, so it's value. Learn to present the value in that program, especially when you have to get approvals, all of that. From those people who are going to give you those approvals, you need to present the value in the way that they will consider it so. And it might just be feeding their interests that are not necessarily, pretty, but yeah, you can just make it so by offering that value that it's impossible for them to just say no. And that's something I learned, and I'm just passing that right to you now, so that you can start implementing that straight away and get results, because we just have to get results. There's so many things that need to be done that require approvals, requires getting people on board, and that's why this is so important. Yeah, this was so important before I lose this point. And then I started off by saying a lot of people go through so much. We're having a difficult environment. It's a messed up environment when you want to look at it that way. And it's because a lot of people are not necessarily sharing in a way that they're impacting as many people as possible, reaching out to as many people as possible. I mean, if you impact one person who can impact a lot of people, that's good. But if you're also doing a lot to impact a lot of people personally, when you have succeeded at gaining understanding and productivity with integrity, you need to teach people, especially when you know that this was a big problem and this is how you were able to surmount that. You need to be influencing people to make the right choices, and that's why we're seeming to be in a mess, because a lot of work needs to be done. A lot of people out there have work to do that they're not doing it. And Anyway, in your own, just look at your life and look at where you've had successes, you've had wins, good wins, that you know that a lot of people don't have that understanding, that knowledge. You need to go out and think about how you're going to reach out to a lot of people and pass on that knowledge, because it shouldn't just die there with you, and do so immediately, because sometimes when you postpone things, you don't get it done. You don't get it done. The next thing, you get so used to that and just never get it done. So this is so important. I'm going to be chilling for the rest of the day, and I hope that you please watch the videos I have already, and don't forget to leave your comment. Please don't forget to subscribe and share, because that's the point. We're trying to do things that will make lives better, and we need to do this. You need to help out the best way you can. You know, if you see something very helpful out there, don't forget to share. And you won't do anything if you just support by subscribing and sharing and liking and commenting. This actually helps the YouTube algorithm to recommend this contents that you're liking, you're sharing, you're subscribing, you're commenting to more people, to more viewers. Okay, so that they can also find some form of help. Okay, so I hope that you found this particular video enlightening, and I hope that it will also propel you to doing something you already can offer great value in, and maybe look at a project that you have kept aside, like, oh, this is impossible, and check it out again and look at how it can be done. Because if it's a good project that you pushed aside because of some bottlenecks or some challenge, and if it had to do with integrity, I think you need to look it up again, like pick it up again and see how you can get that done. You know, how you can achieve it. It's all about value. Try not to judge anymore. You already know the character you're dealing with, so offer value to that character, speak value to that character, and appeal to it in such a way that they cannot say no, they can't turn that off or down, and get that done. So until I come your way again, I'm Amia. Thanks for tuning in, thanks for watching till the end. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you. If you're a new subscriber, thank you. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Don't leave without subscribing, and please don't leave without liking, leaving your comments, and sharing this video. Thank you, and bye. God bless you.